Yeah, so I decided I was like, I'm just trying to get a bunch of the stuff from the pit stop. So I normally just watch YouTube with it, but I thought, you know what, today I'll go ahead and stream it. And the reason I'm not doing it on Twitch, I normally would do live streams on Twitch. This is like just a chill stream, so I'm not really in the mood to like, you know, do it on Twitch right now. So what I've been doing is just doing cups, because where am I at right now? I'm at right here. Because I'm also trying to get these extra skins. So I've got like win 6 more races as Komodo Joe, and then win 9 more races as Pinstripe. I've already got all the extra costumes or all the ones that I can get just by kind of playing the game, except for the CTR token ones. For all these characters. So right now I'm just trying to get extra stuff for Komodo Joe. I'm trying to get, you know, the extra costume for Komodo Joe while also trying to get Wumpa coins for the shop. So I thought, you know what, this will be kind of a chill stream. I can just talk. People can ask questions if they want. And yeah, you know, it'll be just kind of a nice thing. Or, you know, we can just talk about random garbage. Anyway, I'm gonna do red Komodo Joe. And, oh yeah, I love how all of these bodies can be found at the pit shop. It's like, oh, cool. Oh, what, you want this, this car that kind of looks like something from, I think it was Tag Team Racing had this? Oops, sorry, you gotta go to the pit shop for that. I like this one. There's a couple of, ones available that look pretty cool. But yeah, they literally only give you, without buying stuff from the pit stop, they literally only give you this, which is pretty measly. So, what plays the cog? I haven't actually used the cog in quite a while. So, alright. So, yeah, for anyone that's like, you know, about to join or something, yeah, I normally would stream on Twitch, but I thought, you know what, it's a chill stream, whatever, I'll do it on... Because it is, you might be thinking this might be a difficult game. It's, I mean, well, I'm playing it on easy mode. I don't want to deal with medium mode, so... excuse me for the yawning. Kind of hope some people, you know, turn up, but we'll see. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this game. The load times are pretty bad. Also, the pit stop has some really egregious prices. I don't like the prices for some of this stuff. They really want you to pay money, and I'm not going to. I paid $10 for this game, and I don't want to pay no more. And I really hope the audio sounds good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna watch it on... I'm just gonna make sure that the audio sounds good. Oh, okay. It doesn't show me. I can't see that I'm live. So, that's cool. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get Wumpa coins, just kind of grinding. I thought about it, and I'll probably do it later, but I'll probably go ahead and make a Let's Play later. Because that's also a good, you know, restarting the... I've already completed the adventure mode, but restarting the adventure mode is a good way to get more Wumpa coins, so I'll probably do that later. But I was like, do I want to make a stream, or do I want to start the adventure mode again? I just thought, nah, I'll just go ahead and do a stream. And, yeah. And... unlike the Shrek stream, which I kept that up for, you know, various reasons, if the audio sounds really bad in this, like either A, if the game is really quiet to the point where you can barely hear it, or the game is really loud to the point where you can barely hear my audio, then I'm probably just going to delete it, because this is kind of meant to be a chill stream. So, like for example, I'm probably not going to talk until somebody joins. Like, I'm just gonna kind of stop talking until somebody joins. Oh, hey, somebody joined. I didn't get the Crash Socks. I did get it for $10, but I got the pin bundle, which I way prefer. I don't wear socks, like, barely ever. So, yeah, I got the pin bundle, and I like the pin bundle quite a lot, actually. I have them just kind of displayed. The pins, like, you know, unlike Persona Q2, where the pins were just kind of like in a little, like, package, the pins for this bundle actually came with, like, a background, and they kind of displayed them. So it's perfect. It's like, I'm not gonna wear the pins. I'm not gonna put them on, like, my backpack or something. It's like, why would I do that? You know, I have a cool story. By the way, if the audio sounds, please tell me if the audio sounds, you know, if the audio's too quiet or something. But, like, you know, I have a funny story. If you remember my Name Your Game pickups video, I had a Tails pin that I got, or a Tails keychain, and I really liked that Tails keychain. Cool, audio's fine. I really liked that Tails keychain, and it got lost. Had it on my backpack. Got lost somewhere on the bus. I don't know what happened to it. And speaking of those Persona Q2 pins, or buttons, I actually lost 2 of them. Or was it only 1? It was only 1. I lost 1 of them, just randomly as well, so I don't put pins on things anymore. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I think I also, yeah, I used to have an Entei pin, and I lost that as well. So, I don't trust pins. But anyway, yeah, I would normally do this on Twitch, like I said, at the start of the stream, but this is, like, not really a planned stream, and it's, you know, it's just kind of chill. I'm not really doing anything particular. I'm just kind of grinding to, oh darn. I'm just kind of grinding to get Wumpa coins. And the reason I'm playing as Komodo Joe, I think is his name. Say goodbye to Joe. Hey Peter. The reason I'm playing as Komodo Joe is because, while I'm also grinding for Wumpa coins, I'm also trying to get, the extra costumes as well. I thought, you know what, you know, might as well do something else to kind of make it a little bit worthwhile, so... And, like I also said at the start of the stream, I will probably make a Let's Play of this game at some point, because that's a really good way to grind up, you know, stuff, is to just play through the adventure mode again. But, I thought, just for right now, I'll just kind of make a live stream where I'm just grinding. Their prices on... Jeez. Seriously, they only give you, like 30 to 50 Wumpa coins per race finished. And some of the stuff is like, jeez. Like, one car, like, a car, wheels, and a paint job is like 4,000 Wumpa coins, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You might be wondering how I'm dominating the competition, and I'm just that good. No, it's on easy mode. Shocker, shocker, and something that I'm actually, well, you know, I actually am shocked about it. They give you the same amount of Wumpa coins, whether you're on easy mode, normal, or hard. I thought that was a missed opportunity to give me more, depending on the difficulty. So I thought, like, okay, why would I play any higher difficulty modes then if I'm just gonna get the exact same amount of Wumpa coins? So, easy mode it is, where I'm just, like, half a lap ahead every single race. Except for drive-through whatever, where there's literally a twist and turn every 5 seconds. Probably if I do one of these live streams... Well, see, I've been grinding for, like 5 hours. I honestly really enjoy this game. But if I would have thought about this live stream sooner, I probably would have done it when I first started grinding, which means you'd watch me play like 5 rounds of Capture the Flag, because that was one of the daily the daily mission, or no, the weekly missions was play Capture the Flag 5 times. Yeah, you know, when I saw on the back of the box, you know, when I played the game, I was really surprised that all the Crash Nitro Kart stages were remade. I really didn't expect them to do that. I know that the game had a few Nitro Kart stages just from like watching Vinny play the adventure mode, but I was really surprised to find out that all of the Nitro Kart stages are actually remade. I mean, that's really surprising, something that I really didn't expect them to do. Because they could, I mean, you know, knowing Activision and how greedy they can be, you know, they could have easily made a remake of Nitro Kart as a separate game, but instead they just included it all into this game, which I thought that was really, really cool and really surprising. Yeah, I got this for $10 at GameStop. I was actually gonna get Star Wars The Force Unleashed on 360. It's like, there was like a Star Wars sale on Xbox One, and I saw that Force Unleashed was on sale. And I'm like, hey, I'll get that. That's an alright game. And then, like, somebody was selling, like, an Xbox One and a PS4. Or no, somebody was buying an Xbox One, and somebody else was selling a PS4. And because there's only, like, one freaking manager there or something, like one worker there, it was taking them like 10 years. So I was like, alright, I'll just kind of look around, see if, you know, see if there's anything. And just so happened I spotted this for $10. And I'm like, alright, new plan. Getting this instead. So honestly, yeah, like, if it weren't for how slow GameStop's, you know, if it weren't for how slow GameStop was going that day, I probably wouldn't have picked this up. It just, like, the stars aligned. And, this has honestly been, like, I normally play games for, like, 30 minutes to 45 minutes on end, and then I swap to another one, or I just don't play a game. I've been playing this game for, like, 5 hours every day for the last, like, 3 days. It is genuinely an enjoyable game, which I was really surprised by. I was expecting this to be like, oh, it's probably going to be difficult, so I might not play it a whole lot, but I was surprised to find out that the easy mode was genuinely easy, and I had a lot of fun just kind of... So on easy mode, I finished the campaign, I got all the time relics. Well, I got all the basic time relics. I'm not going to try for gold and platinum. I think I got gold in, like, 3 of the stages, and then, like, blue on the rest of them. And then I tried to go for the CTR tokens, and I got pretty far. I got about halfway in. And then Papu's Pyramid. The freaking CTR locations are so cool in that stage that I just gave up, and now I'm just kind of grinding and doing basic stuff. I finished all the cups on easy mode. I finished half the cups on medium before I gave up. Medium mode can be pretty infuriating sometimes. Although it is hectic. I like medium mode some ways, but in the case of this where, you know, complete 10 races as blah 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 to get an extra costume, it's like, well, I have to win those races. And if I'm in medium mode and I have like a 50-50 chance of winning most of the time in medium mode, it's like, that's not really good for grinding away to getting the costumes. And since it gives me the exact same amount of Wumpa coins, I'm just sticking to easy. There's really no point for me to do medium besides just getting another star on the list, and also just for the hecticness of it all. But honestly, I'm like, nah, that's not enough. I'll just stick to what I'm doing. A particular favorite character, Cortex. Okay, well, like, each character I don't really notice, like technical stat differences. I honestly don't notice it, but Cortex was and still is my favorite Crash character. I really like his personality, especially in the Sierra games, Crash of the Titans and My Novan Mutant. I find his personality in that to be genuinely funny. So Cortex is the character I normally get drawn to, but a couple of the characters that I've bought from the pit stop I actually do like to play now and again. Mainly like, you know, Nina, just because, again, I love the Crash of the Titans and My Novan Mutant. But also like the crew girls that they introduced in this game. I kind of like all their personalities, and or most of them at least. Some of them I don't really care about. Oh, I also like Rillaru because he's that dumb monkey from from Crash Bash that appeared in like the first cutscene, and that's the only game he's appeared in besides this. I find that hilarious. But yeah, those are kind of the characters that I tend to. If I'm not going for costumes, those are the characters I tend to. Oh, and Baron Von Clutch, Ebenezer Von Clutch. Never mind. Just because I really liked him in Crash Tag Team Racing, and I'm glad that he was included here. Might as well include in Pasadena as well. So like tons of characters. I don't really stick to one character. If there is one character that I stick with, I've played the most amount of races I've played is with Cortex. I beat Nitrous Oxide with Cortex. I've played like 15 races with Cortex. Cortex is the one that I normally tend to cling to the most. I remember my first playthrough of Crash Team Racing, the original one, I played as Cortex. In Crash Nitro Kart, I played as Cortex. Yeah. Cortex is my dude. He's a really good villain. I like him. I also like his design. I like how he has a giant metallic N on his head. Oh my gosh, this stage brings back like horrifying memories to Crash Nitro Kart. It's not a bad game, but man, the final boss for Crash Nitro Kart was brutal. It had you're not only versing the main character, or you're not only versing Velo, which is like already difficult, he's really fast. But also there's like two like cronies that are behind him throwing stuff too. Oh, that level was a nightmare. I think they took out actually a section of the stage because Crash Nitro Kart liked to do like the whole where your car like becomes like a hover car or something, and you know do a bunch of loops and stuff. And since this game doesn't have that, any Nitro Kart stage that had that, they took it out. Which meant that stage was a lot longer. A lot longer. Oh yeah, what's the difference between Rillaru Fix? I never figured out the difference. I just got regular Rillaru. Both are which do you prefer? Mr. Sonic movie's original design was bet. I assume that's something to do with PSN not showing the whole text. I like the new Sonic movie design. Mr. Sonic. Oh, wait, does that mean that one of them looks gross and the other one doesn't? I never really noticed the difference. Hold on, let me check this out. Oh yeah, here's all my characters. You got Crash, Cortex, the basic ones, Nitrous Oxide, then you got Liz, Spyro, Nina, oh yeah, Stu, Chicken and Stu. Yeah, I love these guys. I'm really wanting to get Chick at some point. But I've played as Stu quite a lot. Yeah, so there's Rillaru. He looks fine. Where's fixed Rillaru? I honestly don't tell a difference. What's the difference? What, is there like a... I don't really notice it. Oh, the only thing I really notice is that his mouth is a little bit down. Like his face is more like bulbous. Is that the only difference? Anyway, okay, so I've got 672. Right now I'm trying to get both Amy and red and white paint because I like the red and white paint. Regular Rillaroo has a Superman chin and human smile. Fixed Rillaroo looks more like Donkey Kong. Oh. Why did they make him a separate character then? Why couldn't they just make it a costume that you got for free? I don't really understand what the point of making him a separate character. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to get these two. These are the two that I'm trying to get. At least for right now. But yeah, you see here, like I got to Aku Cup, and then that's when I just gave up on trying to go normal mode. Medium mode. Okay, Aku Cup. So I need to complete 2 more races. I might just do 2 single-player races, just so I'm not like, no, I'll do a cup as him. Why not? I'll do a cup as Red Komodo Joe. I'll go ahead and swap the body. Why not? Here, I can show off my paint that I got for beating every cup on normal or on easy. Trophy bronze. Yeah. Yeah, I hate how you don't have very many bodies to start out with, but I also hate that you literally have this many wheels and that's it. Because they already put Rillaroo in the game before the fix, and they can't remove or replace a character in an update. Oh, okay. Like, can you not add, like, a skin in an update? I still don't really understand how they couldn't make it just like a skin, but whatever. Yeah, these are the only wheels you get, and then all the rest are unlocked in the pit stop. I find that really dumb, because there's not a lot here. I tend to go for, like, Team Cortex, or, there's the Beanox ones. I'll go with Retro, why not? Yeah, as for costumes, I don't really tend to go for costumes, but the only costume I know I got was Alice Coco. Because it's Alice Coco, why wouldn't I get it? That's the only costume I, like, spent money on. A perplexing 2,500 coins, which... characters are 1,500. I don't know why costumes are 1,000 more, but whatever. I paid money. I paid it. I did it. I grinded for like 5 hours and I got it. I hate this level so much. Oh yeah, you know why I hate it? Okay, Wumpa crates. How are you supposed to catch up to this thing? And like in order, you know, how are you supposed to catch up? Look at how fast this thing's going. Yep, well, so much for catching up to it. I hate this Wumpa crate. I mean, well, I have to, like, semi-like it because it includes... Oop. Well, someone... Okay, I apparently got a speed boost from that, so... Hey, there you go! Did you see that? It literally went faster! What is going on? I got it, there you go. No, but I hate it because I've had multiple times where I'll try and collect that Wumpa fruit and then it'll vanish, like, when I'm, like, 2 feet away from it. I hate that feeling so much. But anyway, I think this is a new stage, I think. I could be wrong, but I think this is a new stage made for the game. The new stages are mostly pretty cool. There's like a few new stages that there's like 1 or 2, this, and like 1... Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, fake okay, there you go. There's like a few new stages I don't really like. This and like one of the speedway tracks where no, this and the drive-through track. Why does the drive-through track have to have like 8,000 winding turns? Where I have to like sometimes like halt myself so that I can actually get past them. You need a blue flame boost to reach the golden lump. Blue flame boost comes from. Oh man, I was looking at it. Okay. All right, that's under. Okay, well, good to know. I mean, good that I know that, but I mean, it's still really hard to catch it. And I hate how it's so hard to catch, especially because of how grindy the shop already is. You know, it like, you know, you kind of have to stop and think when you notice that 200 Wumpa Fruit, or 200 Wumpa Coins, which is what you get for collecting one of these things, is like 2 races worth of Wumpa Coins. And sometimes that's not even it, sometimes it's even more than 2 races. So it's really annoying how they already make it difficult to catch. They make the store really grindy, and then they make it difficult to catch. It's like, it's just like a tease. It's like, hey, you don't have to try that hard if you just sunk some money into it. And I'm like, no, I paid $10 for this game. I'm not paying anymore. I got this game on sale, and I'm not gonna pay any more money for it. I've considered it though a couple times actually. I've considered it a few times.
The victory was mine from the beginning.
There you go. That should be enough to get the red and white paint, but I value characters over paint, so. So I'm probably gonna just grind a little bit more and get the character. I don't know how long I'm gonna grind. Maybe like another hour. But yeah, it does stink when like I've had multiple times where I've gotten boost power-ups and good drifting skills, and I still was not able to catch up with that stupid Wumpa Fruit. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this the game where Activision didn't put in microtransactions until after reviews came out, just so the reviews wouldn't include that microtransactions were included in the game, just so the game would not have that negative stigma towards it? Am I true? Am I right on that? Because, I mean, if I am right on that, that's really scummy. But hey, it's Activision. I mean, you know, might as well mention that the developers for Crash 4 have just been called on to do Call of Duty now, so there won't be another. I mean, unless Vicarious Visions wants to take back up the mantle for making Crash games, there won't be another. Or was Vicarious Visions the developers? I think Vicarious Visions were the developers for Crash 4. Still, either way, there won't be another Crash game for a little while because Activision's like, okay, developers, go make Call of Duty now. I know you don't want to make Call of Duty, but we're forcing you to because we're Activision. And this is the thing that makes more money for us. So you're doing Call of Duty now. Okay, I know it's like, you know, it's business practices. I mean, you know, you can't, I mean, it's okay to hate on it, but you can't, like, you can't be like, I can't believe they do such a thing, because, I mean, it's business. I mean, Call of Duty does make more money overall. Well, I hate how PlayStation doesn't let me see all the text, but, you know, but I'm sure that I'm like, I get the gist. Okay, so yeah, I was right about Activision is just scummy sometimes, you know? What happened to you, Activision? I remember when you made Activision Anthology, where you included a bunch of 80s songs in the game, and those were actually kind of fun. I like Activision Anthology quite a lot, actually. What I like to do is just to mute the Atari games, because I hate the noises in the Atari games, and basically just act as if I'm, you know, I'm someone in the 80s that is playing Atari, but because I'm also annoyed at the Atari music, I just have a boombox and I have, like, my music blaring. That's what I like to feel. Toys for Bob made Crash 4. Yeah, the Madagascar piece. Madagascar is great. I just want to say that. Madagascar is great. Yeah, Toys for Bob. They made Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Crash 4, the world-renowned game Madagascar for the Nintendo GameCube, the world-renowned game Madagascar 2 for the Nintendo GameCube, and the world-renowned game not Madagascar 3 because Madagascar 3 was made by D3. I don't know why there was like a moment where Activision stopped getting the rights to DreamWorks. I don't know why. It's like it started with Madagascar 3, and I think the Megamind game wasn't made by Activision, or like the Wii Megamind game, Mega Team Unite. There's a freaking gnat in here that's driving into my eye. But yeah, it's like there was a time where just like a short while where Activision didn't own the rights to DreamWorks films. I think they'd have it again. I mean, who knows? But yeah, Toys for Bob's great. What else did Toys for Bob make? Oh, Skylanders. They made Skylanders, yeah. Or was that Vicarious? No, Vicarious Visions made, I think, the handheld Skylanders. Toys for Bob made the console ones, I think. Or was it In Space that made the... Why does Activision own, like, 4,000 companies? Or no, wait, In Space isn't owned by Activision. In Space just, like, is a developer that works with a bunch of people. Because In Space made the Nicktoons Attack the Toybots DS game, so... But yeah, why does Activision own... So, I mean, they own Blizzard now, right? And didn't they also tell Blizzard to stop working on the things they love working on and to work on other things instead? I don't know, I'm not in the know with video game... Me, a video gamer who owns over 500 games, is not in the know with video game things. Look, the last video game knowledge that I know for a fact is that Mario died recently. Rest in peace. Send my regards to the chef. I don't know what that means. All I know is that Mario died recently. That's the most video game knowledge that I am 100% certain did happen, is he for real died. What a poor man. Poor Italian man who may or may not be a plumber. I do know that the Scapelli brothers were the cause for Mario's death. The Scapelli brothers were definitely, there was some shady business behind their seemingly not shady plumber business. And the Scapelli brothers were the cause of the Mario Brothers death. I know that for a fact, actually. I know that for real. It was hinted at in the Mario Bros. Movie, which I have on VHS. Ram, are you a Scapelli brother? Have you, or were you who the Scapelli brothers hired? Are we finding out secrets about Ram that we never knew existed up until now? Is this gonna be am I gonna have to retitle this Ram Exposed the live stream?
Was mine from the beginning.
I'm coughing on my drink. I'm not drinking 7-Up. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. Because we ran out of 7-Up. I have to resort to the Dr. Peppers. What a shame. Barren Ruins. Scapelli brothers actually good guys inside. Or are you just saying that to cover up what they did? You know what? Actually, for fun live stream's sake, I might swap over to medium mode, just to make the live stream a little bit more hectic. I don't know. I mean, it won't be good for my grinding, but it'll at least make the, you know, I don't know. I'll think about it. I know for a fact I'm not doing medium mode on my Let's Play whenever I do a Let's Play. I am sticking with easy mode. So, might as well, you know, mention this now. I know this is like a couple, you know, a month away, but, so, since the Shrekathon was a renowned meh, I don't know if it was a success. I mean, the GameCube games were laggy, and the GBA games were really quiet, so I don't know if you call it also the PS1 game was really laggy, so I don't know if you call it a success. But we're gonna, me and Shiny Ocelot are gonna do something for the Sonic 30th anniversary. So he's gonna play. We're gonna do it in 2 streams of Saturday and Sunday. He's gonna play the first 2D Sonic game ever made and the most recent 2D Sonic game, and I'm gonna play the first 3D Sonic game ever made and the most recent Sonic game, which means he's going to play Sonic 1 and Mania, and I'm going to play Adventure and Forces. Again. For, like, the 30th time, because I've beaten that game so many times. I'm going to have to buy a PS4 copy. But hey, you know, you do what you have to do for a live stream. But no, I'm going to have to... I will lovingly buy another PS4 copy, because I think the game's that good. Or not another PS4 copy, I have a Switch copy. But I will gladly buy a PS4 copy, and I will be live streaming it this way. Sonic Adventure will be live streamed. I'm gonna see, because probably emulated. Because Shiny Ocelot wants to do a Sonic Adventure DX Steam live stream a couple days beforehand. So to change it up a little bit and not just be like a live stream on just the exact same game, I might do an emulated Dreamcast version, because the Dreamcast has noticeably worse looking visuals and different textures in some levels, so I might do that. Also, I do not want to pay $10 for a Steam copy of Sonic Adventure DX, because I do not have that kind of money, and here's why. Over the next couple weeks, I need to buy a PS4 copy of Forces. I also need to wrap up all my PS3 stuff that I want to buy before the service ends, so I do not have the money to buy another copy of Adventure. How much money do I got? Hey, I'm so close to getting Amy. So I will get, probably, if I can get one more Wumpa Fruit and then another 4 races, I should be able to get Amy. Another one of the crew members. And then the red and white paint will come after that. See, like, this car looks really cool, but, like, 4,000 Wumpa coins? Come on! How is a man supposed to get 4,000 Wumpa coins without, like, grinding for 8 hours? I'm at 1,000 and I've been spending 40 minutes grinding. Okay, back to the cups. Where was I at? This one. Okay, so here we go. So now that I've gotten the extra costume for Komodo Joe, I'm going to be moving to Pinstripe, because I've got 9 more races to complete as him. PS3 and Vita stores are not closing. Sony announced they won't be doing that. The PSP store will be closing though. Really? What? Excuse me, Princess. When did they announce this? Oh! PlayStation Store on PS3 and Vita will continue operations. Upon further reflection, however, it's clear that we made the wrong decision. Will commence functionally. Oh, the PSP will... Okay, the PSP will retire. Okay. Alright, sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of good PS1 games there. That being said, though, I'm still gonna be buying some stuff just in case. But that means I won't have to be as strict on it. I can be a lot looser with when I buy things, but I'm still gonna kind of continually buy some stuff. But that also means that, yeah, I mean, Adventure doesn't run the greatest on my computer emulated. I don't know why, but I thought maybe the Steam release might run a little bit better. We'll see. I'll decide that when the time comes, or close to the time comes. But that's cool. That's cool that it's not closing anytime soon. Anyway, I'm going to play as this Pinstripe. This is what a Scapelli brother looks like. Let's just choose Team Oxide. I'll keep the bronze, why not? Ooh, no, it doesn't look too bad. I'll keep the wheels, why not? There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of PS1 games that are good. For example, I'd rather buy PS1 games physically, just because I like the physicality, I like the manual. But in terms of price, the ones that I bought, Crash Bandicoot is... Everyone is buying Pain from the PS3 store. Oh, that game that Rebel Taxi made a video on, like, today. That game does not look good. That game genuinely looks awful from what I've seen. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So in terms of price, just going based off like the stores that are next to me, Crash Bandicoot 1 is $30 physically. Sorry, I got scratch. There you go. Crash Bandicoot 1 is $30 on the PS1. It's $6, you know. Yeah, make a video on it. Why not? But yeah, it's $30 on the PS1. The Emperor's New Groove is $15 physically. What else? Viv Ribbon's obviously really expensive. Andre Milami's really expensive. Other than that, a lot of the games they have on the PSN store are like not that much more money physically. I was about to buy Lilo and Stitch, and I found out that's like less money physically. And also like Monsters Inc. Scream Team. I also got Monsters Inc. Scream Team, which turns out to be around the same price physically, which is that one PS1 Sully in it, which is my background. You also got Planes of Robotic Revenge. You know what? You know what? Good for you. I really, really enjoy that. As many people know, I say many people, like there's more than, like there's actually more than, like, 100 subscribers that I have. As people who watch my content know, I loves that game. Why did I go up here? I love Planes of Robotic Revenge. I hope you enjoy it. I really do, because I really like it. So, like, look, for this race, I only got 30. So to get 4,000 would mean, like, say if this 30 keeps on, you know, if I just get 30 each time, like, it takes forever. Did you get the DS version of Planes of Robotic Revenge? I own the DS version, and it's not very good, but I'll play it anyway, because I don't know, I'm a sucker for SpongeBob, I guess. The DS version is a top-down shooter, and it's not very fun. It's very cheap. It's obvious that they made it. Got the PS3 version. All right, good for you. Okay, Planes of Robotic Revenge in a nutshell for people who know. It's number one. Watch my live stream. Number one, promoting old videos. Watch my original live stream, and then watch my new one. My new one that will permanently only have like 3 videos on it, and then we'll never have any more because I'm not really doing that. But yeah, I've only ever played the, like, in terms of home console releases, I've only ever played the Wii version of Planes of Robotic Revenge. So I wonder how better or worse the PS3 copy looks like. Also, I'm really curious as to what trophies are included. I hate this stage. But yeah. Something cool that I found out recently is that there's a bunch of Wumpa crates. In each stage there is a Beanox crate. Collecting all of them unlocks the checkpoint crate as a character. No personality, just a box, and that's the character. Yep. There you go. Barely dodged it. Oh man. Watch my original Let's Play. Watch my original Let's Play of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini. That's the wrong game. Watch my original Let's Play for SpongeBob Planes of Robotic Revenge on your computer book. Truth be told, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry, Jabmaster fans. I only know Inspector Gadget. I only know Inspector Gadget from Minecraft's Inspector Gadget. I know that the show looks fine. You can shut up now. The show looks fine. I'm sure it's a fine show. The Disney films do not look good. The one that came out theatrically and the one that came out straight to video. They don't look good, but I mean, like, the show looks fine. They made like a new Inspector Gadget show with CGI, and it doesn't look very good. Oh yeah, the only other thing I know about Inspector Gadget is there was a Christmas special, and I think Sonic. No, oh no, it's just like a dual pack with like Inspector Gadget Christmas and Sonic Christmas. What even happens in that Sonic Christmas special? Like, does Jaleel White like take presents to freedom fighters or something? In person? does Jaleel White make a real life cameo as himself, and he delivers presents to all the good freedom fighters? So yeah, this is an example of, in the original Crash Nitro Kart, you actually like went up the clock, but instead you just kind of go inside the clock in this version. They did a crossover in live action. Oh yeah, they did do a crossover. Here's my brother Luigi. It's a heaping spaghetti pile of informazione. Hello, Mario. I forgot they did a crossover. I just know that there's a Sonic Christmas special, and the only reason that I know about the Inspector Gadget one is because they're both made by Deke. That's the only reason I know about that, is that they're. It's weird how Deke owned the like Inspector Gadget, the Mario Bros. Show, the Zelda show, and the Sonic show. It's just like everything. I just like how like every single video game property was owned by Deke in TV show form. Your reference has been discounted because I used the reference earlier. Yeah, there's been many times though, like, you know, you grind for a while and then you just kind of get bored. Especially when you start kind of cycling through cups, you tend to get a little bit bored. Have you noticed my profile picture? It's different. A little while ago, I did a live stream that is now deleted because it was awful. By the way, I found out the problem with that live stream. It was like a perfect storm of problems. For one, I think PSN was semi-down. So that's one reason why it kept on crashing. But then I found out that even if I played it on my own time, Jablob kept on crashing. So Jablob 2 was just a bad copy and I had to re-download it and now it doesn't crash. And also PSN was down. It was just like, just a perfect storm. But in that stream, I had is it Ren or Len? I think it's Len. A Len profile picture, and that was because since I thought since the PSN store was, going down, or was supposedly going down, I was buying up a couple of PS3 profile pictures that I haven't bought yet. So I bought Len, I bought Roll. I'm going to buy Cutsman, because of course I am, because he's Cutsman. And then I'll buy Rin as well. Okay, good. No, I missed the box! I can't restart, and I just remembered, if you restart, the boxes go away. if you restart, the lump of fruit goes away. I really hate it. I really hate that, because I've accidentally restarted. I missed the box again. Dang it. That's like the perfect time to get the box. Because you have like the speed boost there. No! Got it. Got it. I've actually never had the lump of fruit. The lump of fruit appear in this stage before. This is actually a first. Okay, Deke doesn't own Donkey Kong Country. Good. Who owns Donkey Kong Country? Is it the Cookie Jar? I only know about the Cookie Jar because they own Johnny Test. Or used to own when I used to watch it. On Cartoon Network. When I was like 8. I used to watch so much Johnny Test. It's frightening. Oh no! It's frightening how much Johnny Test I used to watch. But I'm genuinely curious who owns Donkey Kong Country. You know, speaking of ownerships, I found out recently that Garfield's owned by Nickelodeon. Like the Paws company in its entirety was bought out by Nickelodeon, which is the freakiest thing ever. If you go on Garfield.com, it just pops up with like a box saying that like Garfield is now a part of Nickelodeon, redirecting you to Nickelodeon.com. That is the freakiest thing ever. No wonder there hasn't been a Garfield movie since A Tale of Two Kitties. Because surely they made a third one. If Garfield wasn't bought out by Nickelodeon, they surely would have made a third Garfield movie. I don't know why, but I never really watched Ninjago. It's one of those shows that I remember seeing like a few, like maybe 2 minutes of, maybe, and I kept on going like, oh, that's dumb. And then it's just like, I never... I do not know why. It was because it was a story-based show, and I'd have to, like, you know, watch the episodes in order to figure out what was going on in the story. Teletoon!